Finally, I can see all of the bullshit that I'll never need again. Bullshit was everlasting. Finally, I can defeat all the evil that had followed me since way when. Followed me with the passion. Finally, I understand all my pain and what it done to me. Hey man, my pain was everlasting. Finally, I see gaps in those clouds. Homie, it's time to breathe again. Thank God those clouds are past. No, I'm not a saint, and no, I'm not religious, and I don't get mad when you're making new decisions. But every decision is always based off your opinion. There's barely room for motherfuckers that are vicious. Every day is like a what the fuck existence. Going towards the future that is non-existent. But whatever you're doing, you better stay persistent and realize that your little piece of time is gifted. I had to come to the terms that the life that I was living was gonna end my life, cause I ain't going to prison. I paid attention to the homies tales of life on the inside, but I never understood the ones with multiple pen rides. My life on the outside can come from the blind side and make you wish you were anywhere else right at that time. And then you remember the ones that were really there. Everyone else, you feel like crossing them out time. I've always been about mine, cause I like to outline the vision of the mission, everybody included. Cause if someone is deluded, then why the fuck are they included? Got a lot of shit planned and motivation to do it. Then flash, everything went over the cash, everything spent down to the last little event. So I'm gonna pass on that little event. The shit is crazy. Yup. Cause I'm driven by the shit that made me, literally. Then I started questioning the heart into this game of what the fuck was given to me. Tunnel vision, it's mad, it's not a vision. No, and it's not anything that you see on television. Cause the pain of middle vision, nobody wants to hear that. So they jump in the car, they buckle up and they hear rap. Trying to tell somebody, nobody gives a fuck. Opinion like fuck everybody, every one of y'all suck. But I'ma tell you from experience, don't ever let anyone hold you down or be the culprit or the reason y'all stuck. Cursing out in the morning, but only praying when it's storming. And the only thing you have is the pain that you're holding. How you supposed to get going when you look in the mirror every day and the only thing you see is an opponent? Yeah. Finally, I can see all of the bullshit that I'll never need again. Bullshit was everlasting. Finally, I can defeat all the evil that had followed me since way when. Followed me with the passion. Finally, I understand all my pain and what it done to me. Hey man, my pain was everlasting. Finally, I see gaps in those clouds. Homie, it's time to breathe again. Thank God those clouds are past.
Finally, I can let go of all of the things that I know that I cannot control. I just put it all in God's hands and pray that He gives me the strength to stay out of that mode of worry, anxiety, wondering of things that have yet to come. When and what will become of them? Where will be when it happens? What ripples occur and will I be standing in front of them? Life itself can be humbling. Although I'm already humble, it's still never ended. I'm not afraid to admit that I've been going to therapy, and what I've heard when I've listened is what I consider normal may only seem that way to somebody in my position. Society says suck it up and just suffer in silence. Don't draw yourself any attention, cause even if you did, nobody would listen until you stressing with a heart condition. That's why it's so hard for a man to admit his addictions or problems without causing friction. The second he does, even people he loves will look at him like he is the shell of a man. A moment of weakness can make him forget a second ago he was one hell of a man. Finally, when I decide I'ma look out for me, it seems that all some people see is my reactions, but none of their actions that played a big part in how all this came to be. Boundaries are set and I'm very selective with my time and energy, cause my perspective is if you deserve it, you get it. But I am prioritizing myself right this minute. The first 30 years of my life I was trying to figure out who I was while neglecting myself. All I ever did was do for everybody else and didn't get to think about protecting myself. Finally, my eyes are open and I can see now I make changes based on what's right for me. Rightfully so when I sit back and watch how many weed themselves out of my life for me.
Finally, I can see all of the bullshit that I'll never need again. Bullshit was everlasting. Finally, I can defeat all the evil that had followed me since way when. Followed me with the passion. Finally, I understand all my pain and what it done to me. Hey man, my pain was everlasting. Finally, I see gaps in those clouds. Homie, it's time to breathe again. Thank God those clouds are passing. monster.